Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Romeo's Roundtable. It is the semifinals. We got the upper bracket matchup between XSV and Dorado Gaming, and in the lower bracket between DOV Twisted and Sean Syndicate Fan Club. With us today is Dorado Gaming support Loveless.
Hello, hello.
The jungler of Dorado Gaming, CJ Lopez.
Hello.
The support from DOV Twisted, Panda.
Yo.
And Liran from Sean Syndicate Fan Club, their top laner.
Still 100% win rate.
Oh, big words already coming out. Now, you'll notice we have nobody from XSV Hydra. To quote XSV Hydra real quick, their reasons for not sending me anyone is, and I quote, actually, they didn't even, no, it was Dorado. Oh, no, I was going to Nagasaki for research purposes. I have to take my goldfish for a walk, and I will be at work. And then one of them sent a Hoodie Chris picture of them saying 17 is legal. Don't know why that's there. But, yeah, so I guess we'll start with the lower bracket right now. Panda and Liran, obviously. DOV, Panda, you just fucked Elysium. As an Elysium stan, I had to watch them lose 3-2. How was that series? How did it look?
It was fun. I had a lot of fun when I wasn't on Enchanters, and then when I was, I kind of biffed the game. So,
what do you think happened? Why do you think that series went 5 games?
because I played Enchanters, that's the only reason. I'm not gonna front. If I'm on my normal group of characters at the start of the game, then or throughout the whole series, then we probably 3-0, 3-1.
Are you worried at all, considering like last round you go 3 games, now you're going against Sean Syndicate? Is there anything going through your heads when it comes to like playing Syndicate after having that like long series where you were 1 game off being eliminated?
No, I think we could have won against Sean's last time. We should have won against Sean's last time. The game 5, we had such a big lead and we just tossed it. We regrouped. We buckled down. We've had some really good scrims recently. And then hopefully after we do our little talk through tonight/tomorrow, we'll be ready to 3-0 or 3-1. That's the plan.
Where's Syndicate at with all those, Leon? Obviously, last time you guys beat them 3-1, and then you guys got dogged on, if you will, by Dorado Gaming. Now you've ended up here. I mean, Lotus, you guys also went 3 games. It was last week we had a lot of 5-game series. Do we think this one's going the distance?
Are you talking to me? Okay. No, I do not think so. Against Lotus, we won 5 games. The boys won 5 games, but I think that was a fluke. Like, weren't they ahead for like 95% of the games? You just gotta lock in a little bit.
Gotta lock in a little bit. What does locking in look like in a fight? Because like I think one of the things with playoffs, we say lock in a little bit, but it's a lot harder to lock in on like games 4 and 5 than it is if it's a 3-game series for a lot of people. Because at that point, you've been playing League for like 4 hours straight against the same teams.
I mean, it applies to both sides, right?
How do you feel about the champ pools going into this? Because especially if it goes 5 games again, you both have gone the distance.
I've not played these games, but I can say if I play these games, the champ pools are going to be in favor of Sin.
Do you have any secret spicy picks ready in the arsenal?
If I get to play, definitely.
Is this... you're like the sub-top laner, and now you're supposed to be subbed in for this series, right? Like that's...
Supposed to be. I was supposed to play the last one, and like the one before that too, but I was just not available.
Are you finally available? What's been up? Why have we not been there for the guys? Like on the roster sheet, they don't even have a top laner listed anymore.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. All Gucci was supposed to play the whole playoffs.
What happened to All Gucci?
But then
fill us in.
I think he just went to on a trip. I think it was it.
He went on a trip. That's what they used to say to my animal before they put it down. They used to say we're going on a trip.
All right,
back.
It sounds bad.
Did you put All Gucci down? Did All Gucci go to the farm?
Went to a farm upstate. Don't worry about it.
Liren, are you actually a top laner? Is that your main role?
Yes.
Oh,
Why
okay.
would-
So,
Why? What's up?
no, because they haven't had an actual top laner since Nubili, like 6 weeks ago. Or
Yeah, it's
at
a
would-
this
revolving
point.
door up there.
See, here's the funny thing. I was supposed to be that one, but then a lot of matches got delayed to Thursdays. I'm not available on Thursdays for reasons I won't mention right now.
I see.
But
He's-
like it's just really unlucky scheduling.
Unlucky. It blames the schedule. Classic schedule gap. CCS classic over there.
So true.
Obviously, top side, we have Dorado Gaming versus XSV. You guys, XSV wasn't even willing to show up to talk to you guys before the match. How do you guys feel, Loveless and Lopez?
Yeah, it's kind of BM to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, that just makes me want to beat them even more. And then shit talk Maddie when I team with him. That's split.
They've had 3-0 against Elysium, and then this is going to be their first game in playoffs. I believe they only lost one series in the regular series, obviously. And XSV's kind of an org that's been taking over comp a little bit. Their only loss came to, I think it was Syndicate, right? That
was.
last week.
Yeah,
Yep.
Shams.
Yeah.
What do you guys
They're
think going into this
probably gonna say
matchup?
they mailed that in.
I mean, they seem
go
kind of
ahead.
like. I mean, their regular season they dropped a lot more games in the best of threes, even though they won the same amount. Yeah, I don't know. They just. I don't know a lot about them to be honest. Maybe CJ can kind of.
I mean, I talked to Maddie, and it does seem like the team doesn't even scrim at all at any points. So I think they're just relying a lot on the fact that they've played together before to just win. But I don't know. The team seems pretty inconsistent. I don't really know because sometimes I see them just troll drafts for funsies. Then other times I actually just see them getting shit on. So I don't really know what to think. I think the big question mark is if they show up and what version of XSV show up.
What
Because
version
it
of
can
XSV
either
shows
be we just shit stomp them 3-0 and they just get tilted, and then whoever wins the OV Twisted Syndicate beat them, or they actually show up and like look good, and then it's like a 3-1, 3-2, and then they just shit stomp whoever comes out of the bottom.
What do you think's their
Yeah.
most exploitable lane?
I mean, I think mid is. I mean, that's a hard question. I definitely think mid is the least one. I think BKP is probably their best player. I think Pa is probably there, just because his Spada. I'm always gonna say is on 200 ping, and surely eventually some top laner, hopefully Cali will exploit that in some way. He also kind of just plays weak side for the most part. I
Weak
think
side warrior.
Yeah, I think if I gank Maddie enough, he will just tilt out of the game, and I might just do that. I might just actually sit in a bush the entire game and just kill him over and over and over again, and then all chat him to shit talk him and call him fat, and then he's just tilted out of the game and he can't play anymore. So that might be a strategy.
So what I'm hearing
But-
is Dorado Gaming strategy just tilt the other team. Just flame them until they
100%.
want to leave the game.
It's OP.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
How often has
Like,
this
I-
strategy worked for you guys?
I mean, we don't have to rely on it. We're kind of just better individually than everybody else. So.
Do you think there's any team in the league that you would expect to step up to you guys in finals if you make it there? Like, who do you think would be the hardest team left in the bracket to fight?
Hydra. I mean, Hydra's players are good. Like they are good players. All of them are good players. So it's not like they're a bad team. There's a reason why they've gone to the point where they're at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the other two teams, I don't think so. I think if Liren is that much better than whoever before Syndicate had, I know they had Gucci and then they had some other random person. I think if Liren is like good enough to make it so that Sean doesn't have to solo carry every game that they play, then I guess Syndicate would be. I've never seen them play with
Hey,
them.
preach, man. Preach.
I mean, that Syndicate team, I have never seen a team that was the most disgusting game 5-game series I've ever watched in my life. That's Syndicate.
It
They
was
just
pretty bad.
kept throwing. Each team just kept throwing back and forth at each other until eventually one team said, "I'm tired. Just win the game." And it was so disgusting to watch. And the only time that I said, "All right, we finally won a game, guaranteed," is when Sean got a quadra kill on Yorick because they just trickled in to him over and over and over again. And we built hubris on Aatrox first for whatever reason. I don't know why we did that.
We don't think Hubris on Aatrox is the most OP Aatrox build of the game?
I mean,
I think
maybe
it's
if he has
based.
other frontliners, but not into that game where he's just gonna get blown up the minute he enters.
Dude,
But
it's the
we'll see.
U.GG special.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
How confident
Sure.
would you both say you are into the XSV? Like, if I asked you like 1 to 10, how likely you guys are going to win this series? What is it?
Probably 8.
Yeah, 8, 9. I mean,
I think a lot of it would rely on us falling apart maybe or something like that, or you know what I'm saying? Like it would be on us to misstep
Do you
repeatedly.
think? Do you expect a 3-0?
Yeah,
No.
probably 3-1.
I don't know.
I think realistic is 3-1.
yeah, I think 3-1. Just because I think like it's happened before where teams will start just doing cheesy stuff. Like it's pretty obvious, right? The way we lost to Syndicate
Or
was
we
a loss
misdraft,
invaded
yeah.
me and got me out of the game, right? So
I mean,
and
also
I'm
our
very
draft
grateful for
game
that.
4 was
Yeah,
or
I'm
game
very
3,
grateful for
yeah.
that because now I know exactly how Hydra's probably gonna play. So you can kind of build a strategy around it because I know for a fact that if we just play standard, we'll probably just win. If the game is just full clear to bot side every single game, I'm pretty sure that we're just gonna out macro them and out team fight them because I think we're just better in that sense. But if Sutek wants to invade me at level 1 on whatever pick he's playing with, I'm probably gonna be able to call it, and I'll probably be able to know, so I can just play around it. And most of the time, those type of leads don't really matter in jungle because junglers after level 6, the jungle XP is irrelevant. Like you'll just catch up, and junglers don't naturally get as much gold as other lanes. So the gold leads, the time between item completion, it's much lower, or it's much higher. Sorry, than other roles.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as long as my laners don't lose their mind, then I'm sure we'll be fine.
What about this lower bracket, Panda? How confident are you, and what's your like prediction series wise for DOV Twisted versus Sean fan club?
I'm pretty confident. I'd say like a 7 or 8. Probably not as confident as I am in Dorado over Hydra, just because I think last time it was really close. I also think last time they had all Gucci, which played unorthodox picks in the top lane. I don't think it's so much that they're not a top laner. I think it's the variety that they bring to draft. Like we had a Vayne top versus Smoke, who is predominantly a standard top lane picker. Like he has some picks that are pretty flexible, but like most of the time he's on the standard top. So Vayne is gonna do things to most standard top laners, unfortunately. But I mean, not to discredit Liren, I don't know how well he plays. I haven't seen him play yet, I don't think. But if it's more of a stock standard way we go about the draft and we get our style of playoff, I think that it'll be leaning our way.
What's
I
your
want to say like
what's your-
3-1.
3-1?
Yeah, I would say 3-0, but I don't think we're that strong, really. I think that Sean's is a really good team. I don't think the Lotus series was a good indicator of that. It was pretty interesting, but yeah, I'd say like 3-1, and then it
Liren,
wouldn't surprise me if we go to 5.
did you watch the Lotus series?
I watched the end.
What was your thoughts on it? Or have you heard the team talk about it at all? What was the thoughts on that 5-game banger that happened?
Unfortunate. Probably should have been 3-0, to be honest.
What do you think they were throwing? Is there any talks about how you guys can not throw going into the series against DOV?
Unfortunately, I've not spoke or scrimmed with the rest of the boys since then.
Mm-hmm.
But I am confident that I can bring something
Have you
to
scrimmed with them?
prevent that. I have.
How many
Just
scrims
not-
do you guys have with you as their top?
I think 6 games plus 1 match against was it Khan?
Do you think that's going to make a difference at all, having like less than, obviously these teams have been playing together all season, right? Do you think that's going to make any impact on this series, having that like lack of synergy? Or do you guys think you're totally solid?
I think I'm a very independent top laner. So it shouldn't matter that much. Anyways, one of the first things I heard when I joined the team is like, we are basically solo queue but with comms.
Solo queue
That's
but
what
with
they-
comms.
That's what they describe
Oh!
the team as.
Oh god, okay. What's your confidence level going in? Like 1 to 10. Same question.
Well, I'm gonna go with 8.
And what's your series prediction then?
I want to say 3-0, but I want to give credit to Twisted. So 3-1 on like a really good game by them.
I need no offense, Panda. I need someone to beat Twisted. Somebody needs to take down Twisted for taking down Elysium. They
Hey,
can't
listen.
win. When I'm on the observer cam, I'm not zooming in on any of them.
I mean,
I have played against Smoke before.
tough.
Let me say, it wasn't pretty for him.
Let me ask you real quick, Dorado. Where do you guys stand on the lower bracket series? I'd ask more about the XSV, but they didn't even show up to this. So I mean, it's very clear Dorado Gaming's beating XSV here. What do you think is the likeliness that you get of like the lower bracket? Who would you both say wins?
I mean, I think it is entirely on Liran. I think if Syndicate, if it was the same exact roster that I saw last week, I would say DOV Twisted. They took them to 5 games again against with all Gucci. I think Syndicate looked worse. I think Syndicate can't close out a game for their lives. They suck at it. If Liran
Sure.
can be that point of like consistency with the team, I think Syndicate will win. If not, I think the other team will win.
Loveless, do you have any
Lopez,
thoughts?
I think we played against, right? In the AEL? What team were you in? Like Strawberry?
In the AEL,
Yeah?
yeah, Strawberry.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. We
Ira,
played
right?
against each other then.
I'll be real. I don't remember because that AEL season was just it was so disgusting. I had the most disgusting support as Lovitz wasn't there the entire season. So I had the most revolting support of all time, and each game was just so awful. And then Loveless's internet crashed or something happened where he couldn't play one of
Yeah.
the games. We got FF'd, and then we couldn't make playoffs off of that FF. So I don't
Unfortunate.
remember anything from that season.
I thought Strawberry was a really strong team,
I mean,
personally.
we made the conc finals and almost won. So I figured we would also be able to do it in AEL, but shit happens. So some things you can't control.
Yeah.
Loveless, do you have any thoughts on the lower bracket series?
I mean, I don't know. I feel the aura from Twisted. I'm not gonna lie. 3-2 Twisted.
That's what I'm talking about.
Does anyone have any final like predictions for this week? Any like hot takes, any crazy predictions, any final words you guys want to say before we send it out?
I think if Dorado 3-0s XSV, they will 100% lose the lower bracket. Regardless if we win or if Sean wins. If Dorado comes in there and manhandles XSV, they're going to lose in lower bracket final.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's a good take. Yeah.
Dorado, is there anything you want to say to XSV for not showing up? Just before I send it off, any final messages you want to target at them?
Good luck.
Maddie's fat.
Ladies and gentlemen, that
Got
was a
him.
round table. Thank you for joining me, Liran, Panda, Loveless, and Lopez. XSV, Loki, everyone's rooting against you for not showing up. So let's see what happens.